Hey everybody, let's try this again. There was a internet interference and my first 5 minutes of my live feed video got connection error and it ended. Sorry about that, guys, but you know what? I'm still determined to make this video. I'm still determined to get the message out there of what we're meant to hear. And I really hope that everybody's getting their little dingy notification while being on. Either which way, this was an interference, internet-wise. So I'm just going to make a couple of confirmations to see if anyone's getting their notifications. Hi. Welcome back, guys. Connection interference. But we're determined to get this message out today. Hey, honey. Hey, Sherry. I'm hoping that people will still check back because there was a connection interference, and I'm determined to get the message out today of what's meant to be heard. So, Sherry, can you let me know if you received the notification bell that I'm back on live? Can you let me know so that I know if others are receiving it? Hey, Sherry, let me know. Hi, everybody. Connection, internet error connection, but we're going to get this message out today. Nothing's going to stop us. Yeah, see, people are not getting the notification. Some people are, some people aren't. Today's message is going to be about a major shift that's happening in the world, within humanity, emotionally. Welcome back, everybody. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know that you see me and hear me. That's great. We had an internet connection error. However, I'm determined to get today's message out to everyone. Thank you for being here. I think that you will only gain and benefit from this information that I'm going to be talking about today. Okay. So let me know, this past week or so, have you been extremely fatigued? Have you been very tired? And emotionally as well, going through a lot of different emotions, feeling like you don't really know how you're feeling. You're trying to understand how you're feeling. You're feeling things that are new, right? And you're starting to ask the most important question of all, which is the first question that I ever asked before I began my awakening process to an inner knowing, going deep within myself and understanding the reasons and the feelings of my emotions and what they mean, my life experiences that I was faced with. So basically, the first question I ever asked was, when I began my awakening journey, which is my inner journey, which is getting to know myself in a more deeper way, just like a lot of people are spiritually awakening and getting to know themselves in many different ways, many different levels, and many different aspects of themselves. A lot of it is connected to the experiences that we're currently and in the past have gone through, okay? And we're basically in the process of understanding our stories, basically. about understanding our stories, about letting go of our stories that no longer serve us. So basically holding on to the things, the painful things that no longer serve us. Instead, we have to just let that shit go, right? And replace it with, wow, you know what? I've grown so much from my story, because we all have a story, right? And we all have things that we've experienced that were painful in relationships, whatever type of loss, whatever type of experience that we've gone through, we've all been there. So it's about really focusing and shifting the focus on how far you've come, where you are currently, and understanding where you're at. And really, like, I think the video ended or got cut off right when I was about to say that my previous video was a message about out with the old way of thinking, out with the old way of, more negativity, and in with the new way of thinking and feeling, looking for the positive in every situation, no matter how, sometimes no matter how crappy a certain situation might feel, looking for the positive in it, meaning, okay, what is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to make me realize? Or what is the feeling, or what is the aha moment that I'm supposed to realize? Because there's something that you're missing. There's information that you're missing. So you need to ask the question, what is the information that is missing? What am I not seeing about my situation? First question that began my spiritual awakening journey many, many years ago. And there's three waves of three waves of humans going through the process of awakening. We're coming in different sections, okay? Because it just doesn't work that way, that everybody's going to awaken all at once. It's increments and it's a process, and there's different groups. So basically, we're evolving. Human beings are evolving. And the way that we're evolving is we're evolving consciously. So basically what that means is that we are reaching different levels of consciousness. Levels of consciousness is also known as ascension. Okay, you're ascending on different levels of consciousness. And the reason why this awakening is happening is divine intervention. That's why I was saying people's faith is being tested. Well, where will you turn in your need and time of despair? Will you turn within your inner truth and inner self that's within you that you already know? You just need to be reminded. It's almost like we've come with amnesia, and the answers all are within our heart and soul. People are starting to wake up and realize with the question. And it leads back to the question that I first originally asked when I was going through my journey. And there were times where it was a feeling of despair, emotional despair, and feelings of suffering and pain, okay, which we all experience at one time or another, and also collectively. The first question I asked when my full awakening journey began was, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? How many of you have asked yourself, why is this happening to me? Meaning, why are you struggling? Why are you in pain? Why did relationships have to sever? Why old friendships, new friendships, family, friends? So everything that surrounds our life and the things that are important to us, and also going through the process of understanding, okay, well, as I'm going through changes and as I'm going through growth, what are the things that are becoming less important in my life and bringing me less joy, and start to shift your focus on what are the things in your life that are going to bring you more joy and more self-awareness of what makes you happy, and getting to know your heart and your soul in a more deeper way. So I made some notes here about the messages that were coming through, okay? And we're all going through some type of an emotional purge, which can leave us feeling emotionally exhausted. So that's why, there's a lot of people that have been, it's been basically like two groups. There's the group that have been nesting, they feel like they're nesting, cleaning every crevice of their home, preparing for spring equinox. Their emotion is emotion. So they need to be moving to just, allow the emotion to flow through them. And then you have the other group of people, which it feels like they can't get out of bed because all they want to do and need to do is just sleep. So, so just know that no matter what you're experiencing, it's all normal. And what you're going through is actually ascension symptoms, okay? So going through and understanding your feelings and emotions is a process. The most important thing that you can do throughout this process of getting to know yourself in levels and deeper levels that you've never realized before is showing yourself acts of kindness, of being gentle with yourself, of speaking gentle with yourself and kind with yourself, and of course with others too. But it starts with yourselves, guys. It starts with yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves as you're going through these new experiences, these new thoughts, these new feelings and emotions. A lot of people don't understand what's happening, so they're trying to ignore what they're feeling or what they're seeing, okay? And what's going to happen when they try to ignore or suppress these thoughts or feelings, okay, is it will always resurface, and it's going to resurface in a more dominant way, in a more stronger way, and in a more painful way, and it's going to cause more suffering. So the only way through the suffering, okay, is by flowing with your emotions and your feelings with love and awareness. Just be aware of your feelings and emotions. Just observe them. Don't react to them. Just be the observer of your emotions and your feelings. And sometimes we lose focus of that. So we go out away from the present moment, right? And it's important for us to just reset by focusing on our breath. It's a very light way of just bringing ourselves back to the present moment, so that you're not in your thoughts and in your head, but you're more within the moment of what is at this time, more clarity. I also wanted to let everybody know just a food for thought, and also that I suggest that you reflect on what I'm about to tell you. And that is never make major decisions or choices when you're feeling heightened emotions, okay? Never make any major decisions or choices when you're feeling in a state of heightened emotion. So when you're angry, when you're sad, when you're depressed, never make choices in those states, okay? Oh, and always focus on bringing your vibration to a higher level by doing the things that make you happy and focusing on those things more so than on things that make you sad. Make sense? Right? So I also wanted to let you guys know here, the messages that were coming through is learning to discern, which means the ability to judge well information, So to be able to know the difference of what information is the truth versus what information is a lie. Okay, so it's very important for us to build a relationship with ourselves, and to the point where we begin to trust our intuition more and more, that internal GPS, because I'm telling you right now, that is there for your survival. It's your internal GPS guiding you and trying to keep you on the right direction. So this is why it's important to do and to pay attention to what and how you're feeling. Everything's interconnected. Everything stems from emotion. Everything stems from emotion. By starting to face your emotions and wanting to understand them, that's the first step towards less suffering in your life, okay? And expression as well. Emotional comfort in times of these where we're going through an inner journey, it's so important for us to surround ourselves with people that provide us with a sense of emotional comfort. Not just people, but also things that serve our best and highest good, such as laughter, such as love, okay, such as heart-to-heart conversations, honesty, loyalty. Surround yourself around that and be it. Be it, and you'll start attracting it. And that's just the way it works. Hey guys. Hi. Hi. Hey Zen, how are you? Did you guys want some cards today as well? Hi Hatim, Shawana, Michelle Morgan. Hey Gil, how's it going? Who wants some cards today? So some things to think about. A lot of emotional purging going on. Be patient with yourself, self-love. Be patient with the people around you because everybody's going through it. So it's really important for us to just take the space we need, the loving space when we need it. It's important to give our loved ones the healing, loving space when they need it. We all need healing, okay? We all need healing. So this is a card. Go figure. It's the card of spring. So this is actually a generic card for everyone, okay? And this is basically, this is that nudge. This is that spiritual nudge to let everybody know that if you follow as close as you can to what your heart is saying and desiring, and coming out of your heads more and in your thoughts more, and going more into your heart center space, you know. So usually fear comes in our thoughts, and then there's love that's in our hearts. We need to quiet the mind more and focus more on what our heart is calling us to do. But it's very important for us to express what we feel in our heart and soul. Whether there's people that, you know, choose to listen or not, it's still important for us to get it out and express it, because that's also a way of letting go and releasing. So just make sure that you at least express how you're feeling, because that's going to really help you a lot. But make sure that when we do express how we're feeling, please try to make sure that, you know, try to do it in a kind way, because everybody's really sensitive right now, and we're all becoming collectively more sensitive to our own feelings and everybody else's feelings. The shift is happening. We're all becoming more sensitive. We're all becoming more telepathic. I'm seeing it. I'm experiencing it. Okay, I'm seeing it all over. I'm seeing it everywhere. Yeah, it's happening. A loved one's in the hospital and you feel something's wrong and you feel like, oh my God, they have pneumonia. They're in the hospital. And then next thing you know, you get a call and that's exactly what's going on. These are real energetic soul connections that we share. And there's a reason for everyone that comes into your life. Just like here today with me and you and each and every one of you. But it's up to you, it's up to me to listen to the divine calling. And when we feel to connect, we need to connect. When there's messages that need to come through, they need to come through. It's important. So everybody, just to let you know, this is a beautiful blossom message that everyone's desires will fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. And it's a beautiful, beautiful rose flower. Okay, this is going back to the previous video last week, is that out with the old and with the new. We're purging out everything that's within us from past life karma, from childhood, from present. Okay, there's a lot of things that Mother Earth is going through an emotional purge. That's why all the earthquakes, that's why all the floods. Mother Earth is purging all the crap and nasty energy that no longer serves in this present time. Humanity needs a change. Change is inevitable, and it's changing towards light. It's changing towards unconditional love. And it's so important for us to be open to receiving that and going towards that. But it starts within ourselves. Understanding what unconditional love truly is, means, looks like, and feels like. Not only towards yourself, but towards others as well. Not just to the people that are close to you and that you love, but to strangers as well, because we're all connected through creator, source consciousness, God, divine, source, whatever you want to call your creator. Follow your hearts. Try to understand what you're feeling inside your hearts. Dear ones, this is a calling to be patient with yourselves, because it's a process to understand when new feelings and emotions come up. Also understand and do self-checks every day. Now's the time. Self-checks. Okay, I don't understand what I'm feeling. Be patient with yourself. Ask the questions. Set your intentions into the universe of what are the answers that you seek. And they will come. But give yourself the time, give yourself the patience, give yourself the love, and give yourself the kindness to receive with clarity the divine messages from your guardian angels. Okay? Because we each have them. And it can come through a thought. It could come through a realization. It could come through an aha moment. It could come through a feeling. It can come through a synchronicity, signs from strangers, from a video like this. Pay attention. Open your eyes and ears. Start to follow what feels true and right to you and continue with that. Stay true to yourself. Stay kind. Focus on manifesting what you want in your life, all the beautiful things from your heart and soul, and you will attract them. I promise you that. I promise you that. How's everybody doing? Good? Good. Lots of love. Lots of love. Well, everybody can watch the replay, whoever missed it. I know there was a 5 minutes into my video, there was an internet connection error, and we got disconnected. But it's all good, because the ones that are here, that's awesome. They'll be the first to hear this message, and it's a very important message for each and every one of you to understand. Is that everyone's very emotional right now. Everyone's emotions are very heightened and sensitive. So it's very important for everybody to really be consciously aware of what decisions you choose to make. So watch with, relationships ending. Watch with, don't make any crazy major decisions. Everybody's going through an upheaval of emotion. Everybody's experiencing a lot of different things. A lot of intense emotions, whether it's love related, and a lot of it and most of it is, whether it's love towards yourself and understanding and learning what that is, okay? Or it's really truly understanding what it is to actually love someone in depths and levels that you've never experienced in your entire life before and that you didn't even realize could exist. So a lot of people are going through a lot of different phases of this awakening, higher knowing, truth, higher truth, consciously. The whole purpose of awakening is God's divine intervention and giving the human race a chance to survive and not go extinct, okay? To understand what unconditional love is towards ourselves and towards everyone else, because we're all connected. There's enlightenment happening all over the world, in between strangers, connected through God, okay? With the same knowing and understanding globally or worldwide, okay? The same knowledge, the same universal knowledge without even communication, telepathy, and energetically, everyone is feeling very similar things and knowing same things, ancient things. So beautiful time. They call this the golden age, the new age of information, conscious evolution. Look at technology. Let's take a simple example. Technology is constantly evolving. Well, hey guys, that means humans are as well, right? Consciously, levels of consciousness. There's many levels. It's endless. It's endless. Being human on the human plane, it's endless. So there's a lot of consciousness, but it's all beautiful things, and it leads you to unconditional love. That's the goal. And through unconditional love comes being united, being connected, and not divided. Saying no to division and saying yes to you being united, because being united gives us the strength of unconditional love, and being united with unconditional love and through unconditional love with God, that's the only way that the earth has a chance in the human race on earth to survive and to know what peace is. On that note, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to see if, let's just see here. I'm going to go with a couple cards. Shawana, this is for you. Hey, honey. We're going with the flow of the video. It is what it is. As long as the messages that are meant to come through today, it's so important. There's another thing I needed to say. It was a big one. We need to avoid labels, guys. We need to avoid labels, mental health labels, personality disorder labels. Whew. And we need to, holy shit, in a good way, we need to avoid labels. Guess what card jumps out? Be yourselves. Authenticity. Avoid the freaking labels. And be yourself and get to know yourselves. This is a process of getting to know who we are. Awakening is a process to getting to know who we are. We know we're good people, but we're going through struggles. We're going through suffering. We're experiencing different emotions. Emotion means you're alive. If we didn't have emotions, we wouldn't be alive. Getting to know your emotions, getting to know what you feel. If you need help understanding what you're feeling, that's where I come in. Send me a message. Get in touch with me. I connect to your energy and I let you know and I assist you with what you're feeling so you can understand it better, so you can reflect and so you can accept, so that you can release what no longer serves you and move forward with the knowing of what does. Right? Guys, be yourselves. Everyone's situation is calling you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power, guys. Be yourselves. Replay this video. The message today is loud and clear. We are becoming our true selves, but we have to go through a lot of crap, and we have to eliminate a lot of crap from our lives, from within us, conditioning, things that no longer serve us, beliefs that no longer serve us. Stop judging other people, okay? Instead, learn to discern and judge well of what feels like the truth and what doesn't. No one has a right to judge anyone else, okay? Unless you're perfect yourself. We're perfectly imperfect, and that's the truth. And we're on a journey to moving closer to becoming the best versions of ourselves. And be proud of being you. And don't listen to what anybody else has to say. Do what feels right for you and stick to what feels true to you. And don't be shy about expressing how you feel and what you think. There's a lot of people that are watching behind the scenes, they're peeking out behind the curtain, and that's okay. I welcome it. There'll come a time where you will end up having no choice but to connect, because as humans, we all need that connection. We all need that connection to feel like, that we're connected, we're united, that we're not alone. Stop falling for the division. Stop falling for the events that are trying to divide us by race and color. We all bleed the same color, guys. Wake up. Humanity is counting on you. This is an intense video, and I knew it would be. And I think that's part of the reason why the connection with the internet kind of went crazy the first 5 minutes, but that's okay. There's always replay. No problem. Show your love, follow your heart, express your truths. Be strong. Find the ways that are going to assist you with all the suffering or despair or situations that you're going through that you just don't know how to deal with. Ask the questions. Keep your body going. Keep your body moving. It's important. It'll help your emotions to flow through your body without getting suppressed or stuck. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Very important. Very important to keep active, even if it's stretches every day, whatever the case. Guys, I love you so much. Listen, do your stretches at home. Go to the gym. Don't be hard on yourself. Even if you bloody go for 5 minutes and do a quick run or do a few stretches just to get out of the house. If it's wintertime, in the house, go to the gym. If it's summertime, guys, go do it. Stretches outside in the park. Take a yoga mat. Oh, if you have the sun close to you, great activation tool. Sun is beautiful. It's the best source of energy. Get some sun wherever you are. And people that are around, the winter, our sun's being blocked by crap. And look into chemtrails, guys. They're blocking the sun. It's not good for our health. There's a lot of chemicals being sprayed into the air, but we're not going to get into that. Self-educate and look up chemtrails. YouTube, internet is a great source. God bless us. Self-educate yourselves. Very important. Only you can save yourself. Admit your true feelings to yourself. It's time to be honest with yourselves, guys. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Here we go, guys, right here. It's all connected. It's all connected. Replay on this video. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is what it is. It's the truth. Time to start admitting your feelings to yourselves, guys. It's all good. I'm here to help you. Angel readings. Angel readings are to provide you with the clarity that you need. If you're emotional, if your emotions are heightened and you are having a hard time staying calm, The only way that we can gain clarity is through being calm. If you need assistance with being calm or becoming calm so that you can gain clarity, I am here. That is what my angel readings do, to provide messages as well as my intuition and my higher self. I'm here to guide you on your ascension and awakening journey. I am here to assist. Okay, I was called today. I was messaged by a few people. Klaudia, I didn't see your live podcast on Sunday. Not to say that I said I was going to go live Sunday, but people were kind of anticipating that I would go live Sunday because it's been around every past couple weeks, Sundays that I've been going on. But let me tell you, I've been going through my own ascension symptoms big time. Big time. There was so much messages coming through that I needed the time to reflect and observe all the messages that were coming through that I'm also relaying on to you and forwarding on to you, which is the collective, okay? Collective consciousness. We're all connected collectively, consciously through God. It is what it is. It's the truth. Your soul will resonate. Replace denial with faith, okay? Replace fear with love. That's the answer. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that your heart truly desires. Okay, never mind what anybody else is saying. Meaning, if someone tells you something's wrong with you, I've been getting a lot of that too from clients. Oh, my husband's telling me I'm broken or something's wrong with me. First of all, that's not fair, nor is it right. No one should be blaming anybody, and nobody should be making those kind of comments. Healthy boundaries are required in those cases. Healthy boundaries being implemented. Respect is key. Moving towards unconditional love, guys. That's where we're moving towards. Conscious evolution is moving towards unconditional love. Okay? That's what's happening. That's what's going on. That's where we're headed. Follow that. Start making amends with your loved ones. Start making amends with everyone. Start clearing your karma, guys. Start doing acts of good deeds. Start being kind. Judge less. Love more. Empathize and be compassionate, guys. Your faith is being tested and you are being judged, watched, okay? Watched is the right word. They're encouraging spending time with flowers. Flowers are a very high vibration, so no matter where you are, guys, I know some people might be allergic to flowers, but then there's flowers that you might not be allergic to. I don't know if you're aware, but flowers actually carry a very high positive energy, vibrational frequency. Everything is vibration, everything is frequency. So are we. We're energy. Energy is frequency and energy and vibration. So in a nutshell, it really helps with personal healing. So I would highly suggest keeping fresh flowers and plants in your homes and do some researches of what's good plants to have that helps with the oxygenation and also helps with healing. There's a lot of really cool plants that help with aloe vera plants. There's a lot of different plants that are really good for us. So that's not also a good reminder for us to have, okay? True. It's true. Michelle Morgan. Some people have got disconnected and can't get back in. Oh boy. Well, you can always watch the replay, guys. Michelle, I got a card for you that has to do with marriage, Michelle. I hope you're there. I'm really curious about this one particularly. Stop being hard on yourself, Elsie. Stop being hard on yourself, my love. Don't do it. Kindness, self-kindness, self-love, so important to get through this ascension with less suffering. Trust me, I know. Been there, done it. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Amaya. Self-love. Michelle, something to do with marriage, hon. Some kind of marriage is coming up. Wedding. Some kind of marriage. or your question that you're wondering about is to do with marriage. This card holds variable meanings, so pay attention to your body's reactions as you read the possible interpretations. Michelle Morgan. Congratulations. It's either you're getting married, Michelle Morgan, soon. Your marriage needs some healing and attention. Make sure you ask your angels for assistance because you have free will. We all have free will. We must ask for assistance and we must stand up to what is true. Otherwise, we're gonna get ourselves into a lot of trouble in a lot of different ways that eventually you will wake up to and you'll realize. Hopefully, it won't be too late. Better late than never, I guess. But a relationship commitment is pending. Admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Someone close to you is getting married soon. Your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, or weddings. So Michelle, think about what resonates with you with regards to that card. And Michelle, it was collectively more speaking like, hey, we all need to wake up and start to recognize what's happening and awakening and consciousness. But it starts with ourselves first. It starts with ourselves. Christine. Hi, Christine. How are you? Christine. I'm going like random wherever I can, whatever I'm feeling pulled towards, okay, card-wise. Ooh, Kristen Sellard. Kristen. Emotional healing, honey. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. My sweetheart, we're all going through emotional healing. Kristen, just understand that your heart is healing from emotional pain. Guys, this goes back to the beginning of the video. We're going through emotional purging, childhood pain, childhood emotional trauma, past life wounds, past life pain, childhood wounds. We're purging all that out. We're feeling, which means we're feeling it. We need to feel it. Don't suppress it because it's going to make it worse. You're going to suffer more. Instead, be kind to yourself, be patient, and allow yourself to breathe through it and give yourself the healing space you need to allow it to flow through you. And with the awareness, knowing that this too shall pass. But you have to allow it to pass through you, guys, to let it go and release it. It passes through you, and then you have that aha moment and the realization. But sometimes we just don't have enough patience to get to that point of realizing, okay, and understanding why it's happening. You need to have the patience. So just know, Kristen, you're going through an emotional healing. We're all going through an emotional healing. Our hearts are healing from old emotional pain. And in return and in place of our emotional pain that we're letting go of, we're replacing it with new blessings and love. So it is, so it is, so it is, to seal it. Amen. Amen. How are we doing, guys? Yes, Leslie. Emotional healing. Yes. Yes, my love. A lot of people are feeling drained. Just know, and you're going to have to replay my video, guys. We're going through an emotional purge period collectively. That's why everyone's feeling extreme exhaustion, because we're emotionally purging our old pain. Okay? From childhood, from past lives, from karma. This is basically the karma purge. We're purging the remaining of our karma from past lives and also from our parents, ancestors. All our desires is within reach, guys. Have faith as everything is working out in our favor. Amen. Faith, faith, faith. I'm going to end it with this card. Faith always seems to come up, and there's so many random cards. They're all different. They're all so different. Look at this. I have to say this card now. I have to. Patience, please. Faith. Patience. Yes, that's the message for this time period. Drink lots of water. There's my sign for my water. I'm going to drink in 1 second. Faith, heart's desires, focus on that. Be patient and kind with your pain. Be patient and kind with letting go of your suffering from your past. You're breaking free from your karma. Some have more than others. Some have more pain than others. Some have more suffering than others. But just know that everybody's going through their own emotional purge. It's happening whether people are admitting it or not, whether people are talking about it or not. Trust me, sweethearts, it's happening. If you need my help, private message me, Emotional Healer Toronto, Facebook. I'm also known as Klaudia Lacatos. I love you all. I'm here to answer your questions. We are in this together through connection with God, conscious evolution, reason to know, world peace, for the world to know peace. Divine intervention, unconditional love starts within ourselves first, understanding and getting to know our hearts, and then understanding and getting to know other people's hearts and souls. And collectively, it's going to raise our frequencies and our vibrations, because that's what we're made of, is energy. Energy is frequency and vibration. And it's through unconditional love that the human race will survive. It's that simple. Replace any fear with faith. Our faith is truly being tested. Where and who will you turn to? Great thing to reflect on. Love, light, and I wish everyone peace in their heart, mind, body, spirit as they go through this purging journey. And also, just know there might be some power outages coming up at some point. Take the time not to panic, but to pause and to use your higher selves to reflect and to go within, because your internal GPS and your higher guidance is there for you to hear and to listen and to be aware of, because that is your survival, is your internal intuition GPS. Amen. God bless each and every one of you. See you soon.